understand. We'll never forget you, Mabel.
Oh, okay.
Because we're gonna kidnap you.
Huh?
Okay, never mind. Hello everyone, welcome back to Open Arms Reactions. My name is Casper Fox, this is Mortius, and welcome back to Pilot Week on OR.
Today, we are here with Gravity Falls, which is by far the non-musical thing that I have been most excited for the chance to share with Casper. Like, as we were discussing, even back in the earliest stages of what Open Arms Reactions was gonna be, it was always like, musical things, musical things, musical things, musical things, and then if we ever veer away from explicitly musical things, I want to show you Gravity Falls. Like, this has always been my highest priority, number one thing that I want to share with you that isn't explicitly musical, since that's kind of how we started. If you are new to the channel with this Gravity Falls Reactions, hi, I'm Mortius, this is Casper. We usually check out musicals, musical theater, musical movies, musical TV shows, all of these different things, but Casper has slowly started to gain an appreciation for some of the other parts of my childhood that I've gotten to introduce to him, and so we are using this pilot week as an opportunity to test the waters for 4 different shows that meant a lot to me, either growing up or even just kind of through early adolescence, and kind of see what you guys want me to share with Casper. That was kind of a weird, convoluted way for me to say that, but I'm just so excited. Casper, what do you know about Gravity Falls?
So I know that it is about these two kids, that live with their uncle. And
Grunkle, how dare you?
Grunkle. And they, and it's in this cabin, and that they solve mysteries that are like supernatural or something.
Yep,
that's pretty much it.
The Uncle in the Mystery Cabin. That's the show.
I do know that the theme song as well. I've heard the theme song on various.
It's such a banger. Oh, I'm
That
so
one,
excited to get to it. So, I love this show. If you cannot tell, I am very excited to share this with him. Casper and I discussed a little bit how we wanted to handle the sort of extenuating mysteries and codes and ciphers that come with this show. For this initial episode, we are going to try to take kind of a middle ground where I already have some tabs open, where I am going to be able to kind of gently guide Casper through figuring them out on his own. So we're not going to leave him completely to his own devices, but I'm also not just going to be like, hey, you see that code? That's what it means. We're going to try to take like a middle ground where I kind of guide him to the answers, and then you guys can let us know in the comments, not only, hey, do you think this show should continue? And if so, you need to make sure you boost this episode above the rest of Pilot Week. And if you want this episode to continue, how you want us to handle ciphers in the future, if you think it would be more fun if Casper just completely has to do it on his own, if you like this sort of middle ground, or if you're just like, hey, I don't care about this weird dude figuring out ciphers, just tell him what the mysteries are. So you guys are gonna have to tell us which way you prefer once we get to that part of the outro, but for now, we are going to deal with all of that stuff once we get to the very end of the episode. For now, we are going to hop into Gravity Falls Episode 1, aka Tourist Trapped. Let's go.
Summer break.
So do you want cheese on that, hon?
Sure, pie.
A time for leisure, recreation, and taking her easy. Unless you're me.
Oh.
It's getting closer.
What's wrong, Casper?
Had like a hat
My
on.
name is
The
Dipper.
shadow.
The girl about to puke is my sister Mabel. You may be wondering what we're doing in a golf cart, fleeing from a creature of unimaginable horror.
Yeah.
Look out!
Rest assured, there's a perfectly logical explanation.
And that's what we get as our cold open.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? Pay attention, because there's so much here.
Oh shit.
I'll just sing the intro so we don't get copyrighted. Da 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 bow 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 wow 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 ba 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 do 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 do.
Fire.
All right, So, Pat, you
Jesus.
can go ahead and just play my audio instead of the real audio so that Disney doesn't nuke us. I'm so sorry to the YouTube audience for having to hear that. Casper, what do you think so far?
Well, we got introduced to the characters.
Yes, Dipper and Mabel.
Dipper and Mabel, and then I saw there were two others, a girl, with the red hat or whatever, and there was like a big guy, and then the uncle.
Of course, Grunkle.
So yeah, Grunkle. Sorry.
I'll keep
Grunkle?
correcting you.
Why Grunkle?
I'm fairly certain we learned this episode, so I'll just press play.
Okay.
Let's rewind. It all began when our parents decided we could use some fresh air. They shipped us up north to a sleepy town called Gravity Falls,
Yo,
Oregon, to stay
Oregon
at our
mention.
great uncle's place in the woods.
Great uncle. Grunkle. Right.
There we
Okay,
go.
makes
So
sense.
yes,
Yeah.
Grunkle is what they call their great uncle. And so yes, this takes place in Oregon, quite literally like, oh, I forgot Disney doesn't allow me to rewind with like
Decided we
the
could use
buttons
some
on the
fresh
keyboard.
air.
But
They shipped
yes, this is cool because literally like on there, you can see to the left, you see Corvallis there.
Yeah.
That is very close to where I live. Like, literally, the P.O. box I use for content is in Corvallis. That's not actually where I live. But, yeah, no. I'm not fully doxing myself. That's a big area with a lot of metropolitan areas around it.
Okay.
But the P.O. box I use for content is literally in Corvallis. So that's kind of fun little thing there.
And is Gravity Falls a real place?
It is not. However, there are, like, parts of the geography, like there are behind the scenes interviews and like parts of the geography you can see. This is like Gravity Falls geographically and aesthetically is kind of an amalgamation of like 3 different real Oregon towns. So it's not like completely real, but it's supposed to feel like it could be. Like this could just be a place in Oregon, even though it's not.
And there's a goat on my bed.
And there's a goat.
Hey,
Yeah.
friend. Oh, yes, you can keep chewing on my sweater.
My sister tended to look on the bright side of things.
Love Mabel.
Hey, grass.
Is she
I was
high?
having a hard time getting used to our new surroundings.
Boo!
And then there was our great Uncle Stan. That guy.
His eyebrows on his hat.
It was worth it.
Our uncle had transformed his house into a tourist trap he called the Mystery Shack.
Behold, the sass crotch.
Jesus
And guess who had
Christ.
to work there? It looked like it was going to be the same boring routine all summer. Until one fateful day.
He's looking at it. He's looking at it.
Do you like me? Yes. Definitely. Absolutely.
I rigged it.
Mabel? You're going through your whole boy crazy phase, but I think you're kind of overdoing it with the crazy part.
What? Come on, Dipper.
Yeah, but do you need to flirt with every guy you meet?
My name is Mabel, but you can call me the girl of your dreams.
Hell yeah.
Joking.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, you like turtles? I like turtles too. What is happening here?
Come one, come all, to the Mattress Prince's kingdom of savings.
Take me with you.
Jesus Christ.
This show, honestly, for anyone trying to learn how to write simple comedy, this show perfectly like executes the rule of 3s. That is one thing I have always loved of this show. Do you know the rule of 3s?
I do not.
Though whenever you're doing comedy, there is a very common thing, and now it's become so common that sometimes you can subvert this expectation. Like, I'm not saying this is a like objective rule, especially in modern comedy, but in general, being able to like present something, and then have the third one be like the most extreme or silly version, like always kind of, it's like the setup, continuation, and then the biggest drop is kind of like a thing in comedy. And so with that one, there was like the like, ah ha ha, and like a pushover, and then the turtle one, and then the take me with you is like the most extreme one. Like, it's the perfect build within the rule of 3s.
I need someone to go hammer up these signs in the spooky part of the forest. Eeny, meeny, miny, you.
Oh, what? Uncle Stan, whenever I'm in those woods, I feel like I'm being watched.
This again.
I'm telling you, something weird is going on in this town. Just today, my mosquito bite spelled out beware.
That says be warb.
Lord.
The whole monsters in the forest thing is just local legend. drummed up by guys like me.
Nobody ever believes anything I say. Huh?
A metal tree. A radio.
Bum.
What the?
That's the book.
Hey, that's the
hand
thing you
thingy.
know.
3.
3.
Where's number 1 and 2?
Casper accidentally just asking the camera one of the biggest mysteries of the overarching show.
Oh. Oopsie.
Yes, that is going to be a very important plot point later. But yes, we've got that. And also, I tried to pause earlier. Disney's so bad about letting me like scrub back. But look at that hand.
That's 6 fingers.
That's too many fingers, Casper.
The
It's hard to believe it's been 6 years since I began studying the strange and wondrous secrets of Gravity Falls, Oregon.
No.
What is all this?
Gnomes.
Unfortunately, my suspicions have been confirmed. I'm being watched. I must hide this book before he finds it. Remember, in Gravity
He?
Falls, there is no one you can trust. No one you can trust.
Hello! What you reading? Some nerd thing?
It's
Some
nothing.
nerd thing.
Oh, it's nothing. What? Are you actually not gonna show me?
In Gravity Falls, there's no one you can
Let's go
trust.
somewhere private.
Not even your own sister. No refunds. bruh.
It's amazing. Grunkle Stan said I was being paranoid, but according to this book, Gravity Falls has this secret dark side.
Whoa!
There are all these kind of symbols.
And get this,
Yes,
after
there are.
a certain point, the pages just stop. Like the guy who was writing it mysteriously disappeared. Who's that?
Well, say hello to my new boyfriend!
That is not a person.
Hey,
How's it hanging?
We met at the cemetery. He's really deep.
Has he ever...
Oh, little muscle there. That's... what a surprise.
so what's your name?
Normal. Man,
He means Norman.
Are you bleeding, Norman?
it's jam.
I love jam! Look at this!
So, you wanna go hold hands or whatever?
Oh my goodness. Don't wait up!
Casper, is there a problem? Casper, what's wrong?
What the fuck?
There was something about Norman that wasn't right.
Something.
I decided to consult the journal. Known for their pale skin and
Illuminati
bad attitudes,
triangle.
these creatures are often
Ooh,
mistaken for
interesting note.
teenagers. Beware, Gravity Falls is nefarious.
Sup?
No, that's too obvious.
No, no.
What do you mean, Casper?
Too obvious. Do it. Yeah. No, there's no way.
You scallywag.
So, if not zombie, what do you think it is? Do you think it's just a weird dude then? Or
3 raccoons in a trench coat. I don't know. It's gotta be something like. So he wasn't walking right. That's what I don't know. But it's like zombies too obvious.
so
It's
you're
like a red
you're
herring.
sure it's not either direct. You're like zombie's a red herring, but he's still like the red herring isn't just like, oh, he's actually a normal person and he's just weird. Like you don't think that's true either?
No, because I know
Okay.
I know the trope. I think the word for it is that it will be so blatantly obvious, and then you go either one direction, that you believe the red herring, or you go completely like, oh, okay, it's too obvious. He's normal. So I feel
think it's
just
gonna
in
be
the middle
somewhere
there.
down the middle. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
Mabel, we've got to talk about Norman.
Isn't he the best? Check out this giant smooch mark he gave me. Gullible. It was just an accident with the leaf blower.
Practicing kissing. Yeah, I figured.
That was fun.
No, Mabel,
No.
listen.
This
I'm
show?
trying to tell you that Norman is
Dude,
not
what the
what he seems.
Why are all
What?
the windows triangles? Do you see that? In the room he was in before, and now here, dude, look at the background. The window is a triangle.
The background's
see
a
that?
circle right now, Casper.
No. I mean the window. If you'll see it in a bit. The window is a triangle again. Is there says there's gonna be the main villain is the Illuminati? I've cracked it.
Vampire? That would be so
Captain
awesome.
Carter.
Guess again, sister.
You
Show
see
me.
that? Why is
I
it
do
a
see what you mean.
triangle?
I'm sorry. Shabam!
A zombie? That is not funny, Dipper.
I'm not
No, he's
joking.
obviously a
It
gnome.
all adds up. The bleeding, the
Fucking
limp.
dumbass.
He never blinks. Have you noticed that?
Maybe he's blinking when you're blinking.
That's not a thing.
Remember what the book said about gravity falls? Trust no one.
Well, what about me, huh? Why can't you trust me? Beep bop.
Mabel, he's gonna eat your brain.
Dipper, listen to me. Norman
Oh.
and I are going on a date at 5 o'clock, and I'm gonna be adorable, and he's gonna be dreamy.
Wait,
and I'm not gonna let you ruin it with one of your
Okay.
crazy conspiracies.
You got serious for a second there.
What am I gonna do?
There's the cuckoo clock.
That is one thing that's important for me to say as she like kind of turns on a dime like that. If we do get into this show properly, there are a lot of shows where children are written to be like a lot more mature than a child that age would actually act.
Right. How old are they?
I don't even remember, but oh no, I do remember. They're 12.
She's going on a date at 12 years old?
Yeah, I know. It's.
Okay,
I mean,
it's
well, but like just a goofy like friend date. Like it's not supposed to be like a serious thing. Like
Right.
it's just an exploration of a crush. But what I like to say is there are a lot of people with low media literacy who hate Mabel or even Dipper, but usually Mabel more because of like just acting like a child, like behavior that is immature and illogical because she's 12. It makes me angry. And so I just want to remind you that we are watching a show where the main characters are children who act like children, and they should be treated as such. Audience.
Coming!
I guess I can be kind of paranoid sometimes, and
Wait, what?
What the?
I was right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gurgle
What's
stand.
wrong, Casper?
Gurgle stand. Gurgle stand.
And here we have rock that looks like a face rock. The rock that looks like a face.
Holy
Does it
shit.
look like a rock?
No, it looks
No,
like
it
a
looks
face.
like a face, yeah.
Is it a face?
It's a rock that looks like a face.
Over here. Gurgle stand. Stand. Wendy. 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 I need to borrow the golf cart so I can save my sister from a zombie.
She doesn't give a
She does
shit.
not care about anything. I love Wendy.
Dude, it's me, Seuss. This is for the zombies.
Thanks.
And this is in case you see a pinata.
Thanks.
Seuss has got you covered.
Better safe than sorry. I mean, he's right about that.
Mabel, now that we've gotten to know each other, there's something I should tell you.
Oh my god. So I was pretty close with the raccoon
You were
in the
pretty
trench
close
coat.
with 3 raccoons in a trench coat. It wasn't 3 raccoons in a trench coat. It was 5 gnomes in a trench
The
coat.
gnome.
And so, and you can see like there's kind of that like build up and reveal of like the gnomes at the beginning, like that kind of. It's just, it's
Yeah.
such a good. It's good. It's so well
Is
written.
this weird? Is this too weird? You need to sit down.
Wait, the
Right,
monster that
I'll
was chasing
explain.
them had like a pointy hat. Is there some kind of like mecha gnome somewhere? Are they gonna
Mecha gnome.
a
Interesting.
mecha
So,
gnome?
what do you say?
How the
Will you join us in holy matrimony? Matrimony. Blah.
Matronomy.
Can't talk today.
Metronomy.
Look, I'm sorry, guys. You're really sweet, but I'm a girl and you're gnomes, and it's like, what? Yikes.
We understand. We'll never forget you, Mabel,
Oh, okay.
because we're gonna kidnap you.
Okay, never mind.
Just okay. Just get her arm there, Steve.
Hell yeah. Oh, Jesus
What
Christ.
the heck is going on here? Hey, let go of my sister.
Oh, hey there. You know, this is all really just a big misunderstanding. You see, your sister's not in danger.
Big
She's just marrying
misunderstanding.
all 1,000 of us and becoming our gnome queen for all eternity.
That's
Isn't
a
that
lot
right,
of
honey?
gnomes.
You guys are butt faces!
Give her back right now or else.
You think you can stop us, boy? You have no idea what we're capable of. The gnomes are a powerful race. Do not trifle with the... Ah!
Run.
Isn't this show perfect?
Oh, it's fucking great.
No, no!
Seatbelt.
Seatbelt.
You've messed with the wrong creatures, boy.
Bum,
Gnomes
bum,
of the
bum.
forest.
Oh, that's how.
Well, they already had 5 gnomes make a person, so what can 1,000 gnomes do?
1,000 gnomes, right. Oh my god.
The teeth are gnome hats, Casper!
He's controlling it with the hats. And the tongue.
It's got a gnome tongue.
That's really cool. Oh, he caught it. That's
It's
so
actually
cool.
really creative. I was like, how the captions say Jeff Gnome.
Oh, his hat, no.
Thanks, Mabel.
Don't mention it.
Here's where we left.
Yep, there's that tree.
Look out!
Did it lead it straight to the mystery shack?
Yeah, maybe not the best decision. But once again, they are children.
Stay
True.
back, man.
Mabel, bury us before we do something crazy.
There's got to be a way out of this.
I gotta do it.
Ooh.
Mabel, don't do this. Are you crazy?
Trust me.
What?
Dipper, just this once. Trust me.
But that goes against what the book says.
It's true. What's more important, his sister or the book?
All right, Jeff.
Seems like
I'll
sister.
marry
He
you.
trusts her.
Hot dog. Help me down there, Jason.
Hot
Thanks, Daddy.
dog.
All right, left foot. There we go. Watch those fingers, Mike.
This is a nice ring.
It's a pretty ring.
Bada bing, bada bam. Now let's get you back into the forest, honey.
You may now kiss the bride.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Oh, smart.
You didn't think that was gonna come back for a second beat, did you, Casper?
No.
The writing in this show is impeccable.
That's for breaking my heart.
Ow, my face!
And this is for messing with my brother. Want to do the honors?
On 3.
1, 2, 3.
I'll get you back for this!
Oh no. Chekhov's
Who's
gone.
giving orders? I need orders.
Who's giving orders?
Anyone else want some?
Running on all fours. That's crazy. Okay. Death counter
I'm sorry
1.
for ignoring your advice. You really were.
That'll go up
thinking out
higher
for
than
me.
you expect in this show.
Don't be
Oh,
like
no.
that. You saved our butts back there. Awkward
course.
sibling hug?
Awkward sibling hug.
I love them.
Pat.
Pat, pat.
Pat. That's our editor.
Yeesh, you two get hit by a bus or something? Hey! Wouldn't you know it, I accidentally overstocked some inventory, so, how's about each of you take one item from the gift shop
Aw.
on the house, you know?
Really?
What's the catch?
I can't just
Okay.
do it before I change my mind. Now
He
take
wasn't
some.
at all what he seemed. That's so sweet. What?
Guys, you have to understand that we don't script these things. Gravity Falls fans, if you're new to the channel, you're not gonna believe us. Casper, you can't keep Pat, play the Breaking Bad. You can't keep getting away with this.
So, Gronkostan not being what he seems is somehow a
Specifically
thing.
that wording. Literally, you'll understand by the end of this episode, trust me. So, just
Okay.
wait.
And I will have a
And also, he got a new hat.
grappling
Oh, I missed that.
Oh,
Oh,
there
there
we
it
go.
is, the blue one. Right.
So
okay.
this is going to now be iconically his look. He lost the hat, got the new Gravity Falls.
Oh my
merch.
god. If we get to do this series, I'm gonna get that hat. We'll wear it. That'll
Deal.
be fun.
That'd be awesome. Oh my gosh. I wonder, because Mabel always wears sweaters. I wonder if I could do like a tie under like a sweater vest or something.
That'd be fun.
Like you got the Dipper hat. I can do like a sweater and a tie. That
yeah.
would be really cute, actually. We should totally do that. So make sure that you are liking and subscribing and commenting and doing all the things to this video to tell us you want more. Anyways,
Wouldn't you rather have, like, a doll or something?
grappling hook.
Fire.
grappling hook.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
This journal
is he
told
writing
me
it?
there was no one in Gravity Falls I could trust. But when you battle 100 gnomes side by side with someone, you realize that they've probably always got your back. Hey Mabel,
Oh,
could
the
you get
theme
the
is
light?
playing in the background.
I'm on it.
And again, there are so many triangles. Everything's a triangle, I swear to God.
Our uncle told us there was nothing strange about this town, but who knows what other secrets are waiting to be unlocked.
Oh. Oh. So that's why not as he seems is
Oh,
probably
just
why.
wait. There's going to be even more. So,
Okay.
we get this little thing here. But there's a reason I am waiting for a moment. Oh, hold on. Where is it? Gotta get through the credits. And then... Wait for it. Wait for
Oh,
it.
we're just glancing over the
Wait
fact that he's
for it.
puking a rainbow
He's
for
fine.
50 years.
Don't worry about it. You can comment on it while I'm waiting. That is
What
our
the fuck?
first cipher code. And so, we can... yes, feel free to write that down if you would like to. In the meantime, how about that episode, huh?
Dude, this is, again, because I didn't know much about it, but I knew that it was a show that was on, like, some Disney channel, right?
Yes. This
And
was a Disney
usually-
show.
Yeah, but as we know from Steven Universe and from Pokemon and whatnot, sometimes these intended for a young audience will catch the attention of older audiences,
Yes.
which is really cool. And then that they have this whole coding aspect to it as well. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
I'm
And
excited.
Alex Hirsch was constantly, like, when we get to the end of the show, eventually, whenever we actually do the whole thing, because even if it doesn't win
Right.
Pilot Week, like, even if it's like 2 or 3 years down, eventually I'm gonna show you this show. You know what I mean? But when we get to the end, there's like a whole compilation of Alex Hirsch fighting with the Disney censors. Like, this, for the time it was coming out, was pushing the absolute edge almost every episode of what Disney would actually allow.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
he was constantly getting in fights with the censors about various different things. So, before we hop into any of our normal outro discussion, there are a couple things we need to attend to. First of all, did you notice something interesting at the end of the outro? Listen up.
there's a whisper.
There's a whisper. That whisper is reversed.
Yeah.
And
That
so,
checks out.
if we hop over to this YouTube video I already have queued up, we get... Did you catch it?
No, try again.
Three
not hear.
letters back. It very quietly just says,
3 letters back.
and so that is our first hint as to what we could possibly glean from the codes that we have going here. And so, as Casper kind of worked through that, I want to thank you all very much for being here. Casper's currently working on it. We'll go through both ciphers in this episode, don't worry. But I want to thank you guys very much for being here. Again, this is a show that can be approached a lot of different ways. I love this show. Casper knows almost nothing about it. The things he was taught, he like knew about the uncle, the kids, and the journal. Everything he knew about this show was pretty much already established in episode 1. And so, Casper can go into this really
Welcome to
blind.
Gravity Falls.
Welcome,
say welcome to Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls. You are absolutely correct.
Hell yeah.
But that is not the only code we have, because
Oh.
you might have also noticed at the end of the intro that there was a quick flash that is very difficult to pause on right after the whispers. I can never quite pause on it, but luckily
There was-
I already have it in another tab.
It's a triangle with a hat.
So, you were mentioning a lot of triangles and things like that, and then, if you pause at the end of the intro, you can see this, which I would love to hear all of your thoughts on. Maybe we can dive deeper into this in a future episode, since this one's already going to be kind of long for Pilot Week. Right now, what I want you to focus on is that cipher to the right. The one that starts with VW and ends with PV.
Oh, so
It is
this
going
again
to follow
3
the
letters
same.
back?
Yes, it is going to follow the same cipher that we are already familiar with. This is called a Caesar cipher.
And okay.
And if we go 3 letters back, I have a feeling that you'll be able to figure this one out partially through again, just like the last one. Oh, I'm so glad he's into the code breaking aspect. I think this is the perfect middle ground of me like guiding you to the answers, but still letting you find them yourselves.
Okay. Stan is not what he seems. Ah, that's why that was.
Stan
Okay.
is not what he
Gotcha.
seems. So the fact
Okay.
that you said out loud,
Right.
like, so Stan isn't what he seems, blew me away, because as soon as you
Fair.
start looking behind the scenes of this episode, the two things that you can uncover are, welcome to Gravity Falls, Stan is not what he seems.
Right.
Sir, what did you think of your experience?
Dude, this is so fun because it's this very entertaining show.
Yes.
The code breaking aspect is a whole nother thing.
Isn't
That's
it?
really cool.
It's
yeah,
a wild, and it really takes off in season 2. Like, I'll admit, in season 1, I was doing my own code breaking. Like,
Right.
I would, at the end of each episode, figure it out, do it myself, and then go to the, like, online forums and things like that. By the time we got to season 2, I legit would, like, try to do it, and then I would give up and just, like, go to, like, my forums on, like,
wow.
Tumblr and Reddit, and I'd be like,
Okay.
I'm not smart enough for this. So, season 2, it gets wild. I'm really excited, though. So,
Yeah.
Gravity Falls, we have Dipper and Mabel, Grunkle Stan, Wendy, and Seuss. We have the gnomes, we have these mysteries. We've just got a whole universe to explore. Do you have any final thoughts to share with me, the audience, or Gravity Falls before we wrap up this episode?
No. Well, make sure that if you want Gravity Falls to turn into a full series and open arms reactions, you can just upload this video, keep it up, and of course you can check out the unedited version on Patreon. So if you don't want the kind of cut down, if you want a little bit more insight to how we do recordings, or do you want everything all in one, you can actually support us over on Patreon. It is in the description.
Yes, that is a great way to support us, and again, you'll be able to get the unedited version without all those little cut down bits, which is always very, very nice. So thank you all very, very much for being here. Thank you to our patrons for making videos like this possible. Make sure you hang out tomorrow for the final episode of Pilot Week, and as always, greet the world with open arms, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye.